you watch ETF trading activity on a regular basis. You're on a big trading desk there. We've talked about clean energy today. We've talked about the FOMO trade. What else sticks out to you for 2021? What's an interesting trend? Are you seeing unusual trading activity? Just give us a quick download of what you're seeing.
Yeah, well, we're seeing a couple things. Obviously, clean energy is still really active. And what's interesting is the marijuana ETFs are active also, very active. Both of those ended the year very strong. And on any given day, when clean energy's up, marijuana's up. When marijuana's down, clean energy's down. It's kind of interesting how that happens. I don't know why, but it does. But inflows, we're seeing broad-based commodities get a lot of inflows. Symbols like PDBC, DBC, COMT. So people are looking at the reopening trade, they're saying, and there's a big use of broad-based commodities. So that's an area performing well, seeing inflows. Outflows, we're seeing outflows in gold and high yield, emerging market bonds. As interest rates rise, all three of those are seeing outflows on pretty consistent basis. I know Morgan Stanley downgraded emerging markets a few weeks ago. So that's really kind of what we're seeing here. The thematic ETFs are also still very, very hot. So Matt's FOMO product coming out and Sylvia's products like Hydro and 5G are really active, and you're seeing a lot of trading in those types of products too.
Yeah, I am very. One of the things I love about ETFs is they're good at capturing what's hot. We used to make fun of it 3 or 4 years ago with the pot stocks because there was nothing to invest in. They were all in Canada. But, you know, it held on. We're still waiting for the Bitcoin thing to happen. But I love thematic investing because it reflects the way people think. Nobody goes out and buys a consumer discretionary ETF. Well, you can, but you're a professional investor probably. But people like solar ETFs. People like clean energy ETFs. People like, oh, cybersecurity. Yeah, I want to buy that. People like social media. Yeah, I want to buy that. People think thematically like this. And so ETFs follow the natural brain rhythms of an individual. You know, not I'm going to buy the communication sector of the S&P 500. No, nobody does that. So that's why I find, you know, ETFs so exciting. I mean, look at this. We've got a guy trying to do a FOMO ETF, which sounds ridiculous a year ago. And now it's like we're actually having a real discussion
There's an ETF
about the
for
whole
everything.
thing. So there really is, except for Bitcoin. And
yeah, exactly. That's soon. It sounds like that's going to be soon, though.
Well, we got Wisdom Tree last week filed for another one. So now, how many we got, Harry? There's got to be 4 of them, right, in registration? I think
at
right
least,
now 4.
And I think
hundreds of them, I think, by now.
Yeah, and I think somebody's bringing one over
yeah,
from
Sylvia
Europe.
said hundreds. God knows.
Yeah, yeah, it's happening. It's definitely happening.
So I'm very excited about the whole, you know, prospects for 2021, particularly about the flexibility of the ETF, you know, wrapper. We haven't even gotten to more obscure things like active managed ETFs at all. We see a lot of mutual funds, Harry, coming and trying to essentially take the same management that they've got and active management and just put it into an ETF wrapper. We haven't even discussed that, but that's another sign. So I see the business going nowhere but up. We'll hit $6 trillion fairly quickly. We went from $4 trillion under management for ETFs to 5. I think we're nearing 6 right now, and I don't see any reason why we couldn't hit 7 fairly quickly. Any final thoughts from anybody before we wrap up? I want to just remind everybody. Does anybody have any final thoughts there? I'm sorry, somebody want to say something?
Yeah,
okay.
I think I think with all the new launches and I think with all the new launches and stuff, you're pretty much launching products that are going to cater to the next generation of investors, and that's huge. You know, nobody cares about the sort of old classic asset allocation products that is, you know, under the age of probably 30 now, and I think it's great that a lot of these products are coming out. I mean, you know, FOMO and Hydro are huge to that audience.